Test. 1 2 1 2. everyone. Welcome into Dunkirk High School as we have another rivalry game between the Fredonia Hillibillies and the Dunkirk Marauders. I am Kevin Syracuse. I'm flying solo tonight. Still trying to find a color commentator here. So for now, it's just me. So Fredonia comes into tonight's game with a record of 11-4, coming off of a big win last week against Olean, a game in which they won 62-55. The game before that, they lost to Allegheny 62-49, and then before that, they were on a 4-game win streak. So they have won 5 out of their last 6, coming into tonight's game with an 11-4 record. Dunkirk, on the other hand, they come in with a 5-11 record. Their season's been up and down. Started off with a couple losses, a win, 3 more losses. Then they put together a little 3-game win streak, and then a 6-game losing streak really hurt them. But a big win actually on Saturday, right here against Silver Creek, 57-53, has them at 5-11 right now. So for the leading scorers, first for the visiting Hillbillies, we have Nick Whitfield. He is averaging 16.6 a game, the sophomore forward. And right after him is Tyler Putney, the junior forward, averaging 16.4. Now, against Olean, he had 30. And against Allegheny, against Southwestern, he had 40. So Tyler Putney has been really heating up here down the stretch, as there's just a few games left in the regular season before we get to playoffs. And then right after Putney, we have Caleb Ribby averaging exactly 12 a game. And then for Dunkirk, their leading scorers are Earl Stewart. He averages a little over 13. Christian Ortiz, he averages about 9.5. And Carlito Villafane, he's just under 9. So those are the main 3 scorers for each squad, as we are a minute and a half away from the national anthem and starting lineups here in Dunkirk. Now, these two teams did play each other already this year, so this is the second game of the rivalry, and that was back on January 10th in Fredonia, and Fredonia took that one 61-37. It was relatively close in the first half, and then the Hillbillies really turned it on in the second half and pulled away to win big. So exactly 1 minute to go here in Dunkirk. A thrilling JV game that went to overtime and saw Fredonia win, as we are about 35 minutes past the original tip-off time. So a great game for the JV players, and hopefully we'll have a great one here for the varsity. And real quick, taking a look at the rest of the season for Fredonia. February 6th, they are home against Chautauqua Lake. February 11th, at Southwestern. February 13th, home against Buff Science. And February 15th, home against Kenmore West. And then for Dunkirk, after tonight, they only have 3 games. They are at Olean on February 6th, home against Allegheny on the 10th, and then close out at Westfield on the 18th. So the buzzer has sounded, and we will be getting to the national anthem and starting lineups here momentarily.
Anybody comment? You know the guy that's supposed to be. Huh? We might just be your comment. Just you talk, and I just say yeah.
I'll just be like,
yeah, all right.
The Fredonia Hillibillies and your Dunkirk Marauders. At this time, we'd like to ask if you could please rise to your feet and remove your head here for the presentation of the colors of the Dunkirk High School Junior ROTC Coker and a opinion on our And now for the next starting lineup, first Fredonia Hillibillies.
So the national anthem has ended, and here are the starting lineups. First for Fredonia, number 2, Caleb Ribby.
Number 3, Alex Schrader.
Number 3, a 5'10" senior guard, Alex Schrader. Number 5, Tyler Putney, the 6'5" junior forward. Actually, he's listed on as a guard on here. Number 22, the sophomore guard and forward, Nick Whitfield. And finally, the senior guard forward, number 23, Patrick Reading. So there are the starting 5 for Fredonia. It'll be Caleb Ribby, Alex Schrader, Patrick Reading, Tyler Putney, and Nick Whitfield, as we will get the Marauders starting lineups right here.
First introducing our seniors. Number 2, Pete Perez.
We have number 2, Pete Paredes.
Number 3, Earl Stewart.
Number 3, senior guard Earl Stewart, also one of the captains.
Eric Mendoza.
Number 12, another senior, Eric Mendoza.
Number 21, Christian Ortiz.
Number 21, a 6'3" junior, Christian Ortiz.
And number 33.
And finally, number 33, a sophomore forward, Amarian Tell, one of the other captains. So joining me now on the broadcast here is Bruce Tarnowski. Bruce, thanks for coming on. How you doing?
No problem, Kev. Good to be here.
So once again, Fredonia is 11-4. Dunkirk's 5-11. Bruce, what do you expect to see here tonight?
Well, we'll see. If it depends who's hitting the 3. I believe the way Fredonia shoots the 3s.
Yeah.
You live and die by the 3, so we'll see how it goes.
Tyler Putney had, I believe, 8 threes in their last game last week, so he's really been coming alive here. As we are just moments away from tip-off here in Dunkirk. 8:10 is the time. The game originally scheduled for 7:30, but once again a thriller to the JV game.
Very good game.
So here we go, the starters for Dunkirk. Once again, Paredes, Stewart, Mendoza, Ortiz, and Tell. As Ortiz and Whitfield will be jumping for the tip here at center court. And the tip is won by Fredonia. And here's Alex Schrader. Over to Patrick Reading now. Back to Schrader. Waits for the offense to set up now. Hands it to Caleb Ribby. Back to Schrader. He drives in. Puts up the floater. No good. Rebounded by the Marauders. That was Mendoza. Now up to Tell. Thought about that 3. Now finds Paredes. Back out to Stewart. Right in front of us here at center court. Ribby on him now. Reading switches over. Stewart puts up the tough shot. Rolls in and out, but Paredes is there for the tip-in.
Nice tip there.
So Dunkirk is on the scoreboard first, 2-0 here in the first 50 seconds. Whitfield out to Schrader, now over to Reading. Now he finds Ribby in the corner. He drives baseline and we're going to have a foul. That's going to be on number 33, Amarian Tell. One minute in here. 2-0 is the score. Reading. Works on Ortiz. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Stewart with the rebound. He pushes. Now he kicks it back out. Here's Tell to Paredes. Back to Stewart. Reading on him. Drives in, and I think they're going to get Reading on the foul there.
Yeah, reach and foul there. can't reach, Kevin.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be Patrick Reading on the foul. And now Paredes will be throwing it in for the Marauders. Gives it to Stewart. Reading on him once again. Now Stewart drives in, kicks it back out to Tell. Nice fake, and dribbles in and scores. So nice jumper there for the sophomore.
Nice.
And now Reading comes in. Back out to Putney. He'll fire up the three. It's good. Tyler Putney staying hot.
Picking up where he left off.
Yep. 4-3. Dunkirk. I keep getting messed up. The home is listed first. Usually it's away and then home on the scoreboard.
All right, I got you.
So Dunkirk has 4. Fredonia 3. Stewart gets double teamed from Whitfield and Reading. Now Whitfield pokes that one away, but saved by the Marauders. Here's Mendoza. Nice jump stop, but can't get it to drop, and we're going to have a foul on Paredes.
Over the back.
.5:54 left in the first quarter. 4-3 Dunkirk. Schrader now calling out the play. Ribby over to Whitfield. Whitfield drives in, puts up a tough shot. Can't get that one to drop. Now Reading gets it, kicks it back out to Putney. Now he tries a jumper. A little long on that. Tell with the rebound. This is Stewart. Uses a screen. Uses another screen now. Now finds Tell in the corner. Back out to Stewart. Over to Paredes. 12 on the shot clock. Stewart pulls up from 3. Too strong on that. A little push in between Putney and Stewart now. Now Ribby will try a 3. It's good. Caleb Ribby with his first points of the night.
That was a nice jumper.
And now Mendoza, he'll try the 3, no good. Tell with the offensive rebound. Now Stewart has it. He drives in.
There you go.
Nice take, but he can't get it to drop. Ribby with the rebound. Now up to Schrader. Schrader slows it down. Now to Whitfield. He'll drive in. Kicks it back out. Putney's wide open for 3. It's good. Tyler Putney with his second 3, as he already has 6 points here, and Fredonia has a 9-4 lead.
Oh, he's hot. You know that, Kev.
So once again, Tyler Putney had a career-high 40 a couple weeks ago against Southwestern, 30 against Olean the other night, and now already has a quick couple of 3s here in Dunkirk. 9-4 is the score.
Yeah, they had that 8 threes. He had those 8 threes and 24 points, and it was a Kobe Bryant tribute.
Yeah, really.
8 and 24 is number.
I didn't even realize that, yeah. It was purple and gold night, too, in Fredonia. A lot of the students were wearing the Kobe jerseys.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. So 8 threes for Putney the other night, 24 points, and then 30 total.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool right there. Amarian Tell, he drives in on Schrader. Good defense, though. Forces him to throw it back out. This is Stewart. Now to Tell. 15 on the shot clock. Just playing catch on the perimeter now. Now they feed it down low to Ortiz. Back out to Stewart. Nice pass to Ortiz, but he can't finish. So a couple of easy misses here for Dunkirk in the early stages. And now Reading's wide open under the hoop, and he does finish. 11-4, Fredonia. Tell now to Stewart. Now this is number 1, Donovan Lockett. He just checked in. Now Stewart drives in, can't finish once again. Now Schrader up to Ribby. He'll pull up from 3, just a little short. Now this is number 5. I believe that is Jay-Sean Krauser. He's listed as 15 on my sheet.
A little out of control there.
Reading comes out, and Dom Gullo will check in for the first time. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Putney tries another 3. Off the mark. Gullo with a nice offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in.
Made his presence known right off the bench.
Gullo's probably the shortest one out there now, but he just got the rebound over everyone, as we're going to have a foul now on Caleb Ribby. 13-4 now is the score.
Dunker's missing a lot of baby layups there.
Yeah, it's
right
about
in that game.
3 or 4 easy shots that they missed right under the hoop. A lot of them uncontested too.
Yeah.
So now Earl Stewart will be at the line. Dunkirk's leading scorer, but he's short on the first free throw. Second one. Too strong now. Ribby with the rebound. He looks to push. Now he kicks it back out. Putney over to Gullo. Now Schrader. Putney drives in. Finds Ribby. Now gives it back to Putney under the hoop. And it's good.
Nice ball movement by Fredonia.
Yeah, real nice ball movement there from the Hillbillies. 15-4 now. Tyler Putney has 8. Stewart now with Gullo on him. Uses a screen. And we're going to have a full timeout called by Luke Gullo and the Dunkirk Marauders. So Bruce, what are you seeing here so far?
Well, I'm seeing Fredonia's moving the ball well, and Dunker's just missing their layups. And Putney hit those 2 threes, and then Ribby hit another 3, right?
Yeah,
they're
so
getting their shots.
You know, Dunkirk's not doing anything too bad. You know, like the plays are there. They're just not finishing right now.
Yeah, both teams are playing good defense.
Yeah. Yep.
It's good to be here, Kev. I didn't think I'd be here, but here I am, man.
I know. This is a spur of the moment thing. So thanks for being here.
No problem.
You ever do color commentary?
Never did that. Never did basketball. I did a few football games, but never did basketball.
Oh, okay. Fredonia or?
Yeah, Fredonia.
Nice.
Yeah, a couple years ago, 3 years ago.
Was that planned or was that?
It was Joe Pucciarelli needed me. He called me the last minute again, and there I was. It's fun.
All right. Well, now I know who to call if I ever need someone.
It's fun.
Dunkirk after the timeout. They have it with Stewart now. Feeds it down low, but that gets deflected, but Ortiz is there and puts up the shot, but blocked by Whitfield, and we're going to have a shot clock violation. So good defense there from Fredonia. They force the shot clock violation. Now we're going to have number 35, Mike Berg, check in. We usually don't see Berg too much, so this is a different look for the Hillbillies here. Schrader, the corner in Whitfield. He drives in. Nice spin move, but took one too many steps.
Couple steps. Give a Ribby a break towards the end of the quarter.
Minute 27 left, so yeah, probably just give Ribby a break here. Tell brings it up for the Marauders now. They're only playing a 2-3 zone. Stewart, cross-court pass to Tell. He'll try the three. That one is just a little off. Gullo now drives in. Strong take, but he gets stripped on the way to the basket. Ortiz up to Stewart. Out to Tell. Back to Stewart. He'll try the three. That was an air ball, but Mendoza's there to clean it up and put it in. Now Whitfield backs down on Mendoza, kicks it back out. That was Dom Gullo draining that three. 18-6 now.
Except Fredonia's getting their looks. That's for sure.
And now Nick Cooley will come in for Whitfield. So another player that we weren't used to seeing him come off the bench too much, but he came off the bench against Olan and gave Nick Bertrando some good minutes. So he comes in the late stages of the first quarter here. Fredonia still playing that zone. Lockett, top of the key. His three is no good, and shot clock is off, so Fredonia can hold for one. Ten seconds left. Gullo directing traffic. Now over to Berg. 5 seconds left. Gullo in the corner. He drives baseline. Back out, but gets stolen by Stewart, and he has no time to put up a shot, so that will do it here for the first quarter. Fredonia leads it 18-6. So we will take a quick break and then just be right back in a minute after play resumes.
That's all I got to do is just comment like that, right? That's all?
Yeah, that's fine. Usually we don't take timeouts, but I just want to try to get caught up on my stats. Who scored for Dunkirk? Mendoza has 2. I think Reading has 4. I'll get caught up at halftime.
Y'all caught up? Yes. That little short guy, the last guy who scored.
That was Mendoza.
Oh, he has 4 then, right? I don't know who else scored.
I'll get it at halftime.
So the second quarter is just about to get underway here in Dunkirk. 18-6 Fredonia. Once again, this is Kevin Syracuse with Bruce Tarnowski here on this Monday night. Stewart now down low. Tries to give it to Mendoza. And Mendoza recovers, now gives it back to Stewart. Now to Tell. Stewart drives in on Putney, but traveled.
Couple steps, too many steps.
So Ribby's back in now for Fredonia. They're going to go with their starters, Ribby, Schrader, Reading, Whitfield, and Putney. Schrader. Over to Putney, but it gets deflected right back to Schrader. Now Whitfield drives in. He gets stripped. Here comes Tell. Stolen right back by Caleb Ribby. Scoop pass to Whitfield. Puts up the shot, and he's going to the line for 2.
There's a nice steal by Ribby. Nice pass.
So a little bit of sloppiness from each team here. And it results with Nick Whitfield at the line. First one rolls in. Good crowd here in Dunkirk as the bleachers are packed. Second one is just a little short. Tell now brings it up for the Marauders. Over to Mendoza. He'll try the 3, and it's good.
There you go. Dunkirk's trying to fall there.
19-9. Schrader crosses up Lockett, now finds Whitfield in the corner. Another strong take by Whitfield. Can't finish, gets his offensive rebound, and gets fouled on the way up. So he will be going right back to the line.
Starting to take charge a little bit, Whitfield.
Yeah, that's what was working so good for Fredonia against Allegheny. They didn't win, but Whitfield, he kept them in it because he just kept driving to the hoop, and he was getting fouled. He made 14 straight free throws in that game. Makes the first one here. And then obviously the last game I did, Putney went off from behind the arc.
It's easy to get fouled. He's tall, he's 4 inches taller than the other guys.
So that's a real nice advantage for Fredonia. I have two guys 6'4" and 6'5", and they're both going to be back next year.
Yep.
Whitfield goes 2 for 2 from the line, 21-9. Stewart this is number 30 now, Carlito Villafane. He's in the game for the first time. One of their other leading scorers. Now Ortiz gets it. Good defense there from Reading. Forces him to throw it back out. Stewart drives in, puts up the floater, short. Gets it back, now out to Lockett. And his three, no good, but Ortiz gets it and one.
Nice rebound, Ortiz.
So good work there by the Marauders as they eventually get the bucket, and Ortiz is now at the line looking for the traditional three-point play.
Ortiz don't quit. He gets right in there.
And he was their stud running back on the football team this year. So he's got some nice size down low. Whitfield. Out to Ribby. His three. Nothing but net.
Nice kick out.
24-12 now.
Whitfield gets inside and he kicks it back out. Good team player right there.
It's a good ball movement from Fredonia. And now Villafane. Over to Stewart. Tell to Paredes. Ball gets worked around the perimeter. Villafane. 15 on the shot clock. Tell circles around. Now gives it to Villafane. He'll try the three. It's good. Carlito Villafane from downtown. Now Whitfield loses it, but it was poked away from the Marauders, so it will stay here.
Marauders are getting that open three. If they keep on hitting it, they can get in this game. They can stay in this game,
So both teams are shooting a lot of threes here. Now Ribby will try another one. That one's off the mark. And we're going to get an offensive foul called on Tyler Putney, saying that he pushed off his defender as he comes out for Dom Gullo.
Putney got a second fall with 5 minutes left in the half.
So he will sit down with 2. 5:08 remaining here in the first half. 24-15 is the score. Lockett, his pass gets stolen by Ribby. Now Gullo up to Whitfield. Kicks it back out to Gullo. Now over to Reading. Schrader at the top of the key. To Ribby in the corner. Back out to Gullo. 12 on the shot clock. Schrader, nice find to Reading, and he gets fouled.
Nice pump fake to get the foul, to go to the line for 2.
I believe, he said that was before the shot.
Oh.
So Fredonia will be inbounding. I don't know, it looked like he was kind of going up on that, though.
I thought he was for sure.
So Fredonia throws it into Schrader. They get a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Now Gullo out to Ribby. Schrader drives in. Kicks it back out. Here's Whitfield. Nice take, but
nice block.
I think that was Lockett there. And Lockett will try the three. Air ball. 4:07 remaining. 24-15 is the score. Mendoza comes back in for Ortiz.
I'm used to seeing these guys when they were all young. Now they're all older, you know.
Yeah. Well, so Ortiz picked up a second foul on that because now Dom Gullo is at the line. I didn't see that. I saw the shot and then must have been a shove from behind. So Dom Gullo is at the line now. Free throw is good. There's a 1-on-1.
I think Putney will be done for the half with the 2 fouls.
Second one is also good. And Fredonia's going to take a 30-second timeout. Hey, you know, I could see Fredonia putting Putney back in with about 2.5 minutes left. Try to get a little bit more momentum going into the half. So 25-15 is the score. Putney is on the bench with 2 fouls. He has 8 points to lead Fredonia.
Got him out of the blocks early with the 2 threes.
Excuse me, 26-15.
Well, Fredonia is shooting the ball well. You know, they were going. Then Whitfield took it inside, kicks it out. Then shoot his foul shots when he gets fouled. And Fredonia's been making theirs.
Yeah, Fredonia loves the 3-point ball. But the good thing about that is they do shoot a lot, but they don't always force a 3 too. You know, they know how to work it inside.
Right. Well, they're well coached. Bertrando takes care of them, you know.
So timeout has ended, and this is Villafane into the corner with Stewart. Now Tell over to Villafane. Back to Tell. And offensive foul is going to be called. Who was that on? Number 12. Okay, so that was Mendoza. Yeah, so that was a push from Mendoza.
Yeah, must have pushed off.
Schrader. Out to Ribby. He tries another 3. That one was an air ball.
Very short, yep.
Some of the fans are letting them hear that.
It's kind of quiet here.
Yeah.
Usually Fredonia games are crazy, you know?
The JV game, that was rowdy.
Yes.
The game that went into overtime, and now the crowd hasn't really had anything to wake up for yet. See if Dunkirk can chip away at the lead here. Mendoza gets stripped by Schrader. Schrader gives it to Gullo. Now back to Schrader. Nice find to Whitfield, and he makes it.
Nice pass by Schrader there to Whitfield.
28-15, under 3 to go. Tell up top. Now into Mendoza. Nice pass and nice finish there between Amari and Tell.
By Dunkirk, very good passing.
Yep. So Mendoza finishes once again. Schrader down into Whitfield. Puts up the shot, no good. Gets the offensive rebound and puts it right back up and in.
That's what a big man does right there.
So Dunker's going to have to box him out as he has the size advantage over everyone. Villafane, he'll try a 3. That one was way too long. Now Schrader out top to Whitfield, who will drive in once again, puts up the shot, and connects again.
He's taken over Whitfield.
(32-17). Stewart gets stripped. Now here comes Schrader. 2-on-2 for Fredonia. Ribby, down low, Dom Gullo. It's good.
Nice pass by Ribby.
Good play all around from Fredonia, turning defense into offense. 34-17. They have doubled their lead here. Lockett in the corner. Minute 15 left. Lockett drives in, puts up the scoop layup. Can't finish. Nick Whitfield to Caleb Ribby. Back to Whitfield. Tries to slam it home, but the ball did not go through the hoop. And Lockett's limping off the court here. So Paredes and number 22, Dominic Corsi, will check in for the Marauders.
Whitfield should just put that one in. He wasn't in a good spot to slam it.
So we've seen Whitfield throw a few down this year,
right,
but couldn't get it to go down that one at that time. So a minute left. This is Peter Paredes to Corsi, who just checked in. Now Stewart. He'll jack up the three. No good, but gets his offensive rebound. Now Tell will put up a three. No good.
Dunkirk's not dropping. They're not dropping for Dunkirk.
Whitfield to Gullo. Now to Nick Creeley. Back to Gullo. Game clock and shot clock separated by 5 seconds. Ribby makes the shot, but he traveled. And now he will come out for number 10, Troy Lemishko.
22 seconds and a half.
So Dunkirk can hold for one here. Try to get a little momentum going into the half. The two sophomores, Nick Whitfield and Amarian Teller, on each other. Now this is Corsi to Stewart.
On the
And
floor.
we're going to have another foul on the floor. It's going to go to number 42. That is Dom Gullo.
Dunkirk's getting their opportunities. They're just not making their shots.
So 3.5 seconds left. Obviously, Dunkirk's going to have to get it and throw it up real quick. And that pass gets stolen. Stewart gets it back, puts up the three. A little too strong there. So at the end of 2 quarters, the score is Fredonia 34, Dunkirk 17. So Bruce, what do you see out of that half from each side here?
The ball's falling for Fredonia, that's for sure. You know, and they're moving the ball well. Dunkirk is moving the ball well, but they can't drop their shots. You know, their threes, and they missed a lot of layups. I believe they missed at least 5 or 6 layups.
Yeah, they missed a lot of close shots, a lot of uncontested shots too. So you know, just say 4 of those go in, you're looking at a different. Right. It's 9-point game as opposed to a 17-point game. So, between that and Dunkirk's been settling for a lot of threes, and that's okay. But if they're not falling, you gotta try something else.
Right. When Putney came out of the game with his 2 fouls, Whitfield took the game over.
Yeah.
And went to the line, made his free throws, and kicked the ball back out a few times for a couple threes. And they made them. So,
real nice half for Fredonia. Dunkirk, they're not too far off. They're just a few mistakes away from making this a close game. So,
right.
With that, we will hit the break and be back in about 5 or 6 minutes and get you ready for the start of the second half.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Back here in Dunkirk, as we are 2 minutes away from the start of the second half, we were able to update our stats here during the halftime break. So first for Fredonia, Caleb Ribby has 6, Patrick Reading has 2, Tyler Putney has 8, and Nick Whitfield and Dom Gullo have 9 apiece to lead Fredonia. And then for the home team, Dunkirk Marauders, we have Eric Mendoza. He leads the way with 7. Peter Paredes has 2, Marian Tella has 2, Carlito Villafane has 3, and Christian Ortiz has 3. Earl Stewart, their leading scorer, averaging about 13.5. He was held scoreless, but he was one of those guys, Bruce, that we were talking about at the end of the half, missing a lot of easy shots, uncontested under the hoop.
Right. He's working hard. I think he's working too hard. Just, once he gets one to drop, I think he can get himself back into the game,
So, again, the score is 34-17. A real nice half for Fredonia, both offense and defense getting the job done. And then Dunkirk, they didn't play too bad. They're just a few missed buckets away and a few turnovers away from, making this a close game.
Right. They get the open threes, I don't know if they got 2 threes in the game? I didn't see, but if they can get these threes to drop, they can make it a ball game.
Yeah, I mean,
open.
They've been shooting enough of them, so,
yeah.
We'll see if they start falling or if they decide to work it inside. Now, I'm wondering if they'd have decided to start shooting as many threes as they did, was maybe because they couldn't get their shots to fall in the paint.
But they were getting inside. But like I said, the layup. It's all about those layups they missed early.
Yeah, but if you're cold, I mean, it's easier to get going again by making shots in the paint than from behind the arc.
I'm sure they'll be throwing a lot of threes up this second half. That's for sure.
Once again, this is Kevin Syracuse with Bruce Tarnowski here in Dunkirk on this Monday night. Real quick, Bruce, what do you think of the Super Bowl last night?
Oh, gosh. I thought it was a good game. San Fran played great, but I think they got too conservative at the end.
Yeah,
they got the 10-point lead, and then they got conservative.
What can you say? What else can you say about Mahomes? I mean, that's 3 double-digit comeback.
And he took a couple shots out there, and he got right back up.
Yeah. Yeah, so 3 times this postseason, the Chiefs were trailing by 10 or more and came back and won.
Yes.
So Mahomes is
the quarterback of the future right there.
He's awesome. And, you know, it was just a good game because for once the Patriots weren't in it, and you could just sit back and watch two good teams go at it and not have any rooting interest.
And, you know, you got to have your numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your squares.
All right, so here we go with the Hillbillies. Caleb Ribby, he'll try a three right off the bat. That one's off the mark, rebounded by Stewart. Tries to thread the needle, but poked away by Whitfield, stolen from Schrader. Now Schrader drives in, kicks it back out. Tyler Putney rolls in and out on that three.
Didn't waste any time.
So
Had a good look.
Two quick threes here for Fredonia already. Amarian Tell. Putney on him. Now Reading switches. Putney is on Ortiz, who has the ball on the baseline. Now Villafane to Tell. Stripped right away from Schrader. 3-on-2 here for Fredonia. Reading finishes in traffic. Nice move from Patrick Reading. 36-17. Fredonia with the first points of the second half. Reading now with 4. Stewart down low to Krauser. Now out to Tell. Down low to Ortiz. Right back out to Villafane. He'll try a three. That one.
Standing still. They're all standing outside the three-point line.
Yep. Now nice pass to Putney, but that one rolls in and out. Stewart the other way. Nice move on Whitfield, but can't finish on the three.
Down for Dunkirk.
So Earl Stewart is still cold here in this game as he's been held scoreless. Fredonia.
Ruby just went when we went down.
And now Dunkirk can't connect there, so both teams are living and dying by the three ball here so far.
So far, no one's hitting.
Just 2 points scored here in the first little over 2 minutes of the half. 36-17 Fredonia. This is Dom Gullo. Back out to Schrader. Now out to Reading. Another strong take and another finish for Patrick Reading.
Reading's going to take the game over, maybe.
Yeah, Reading's one of those guys, you know, he doesn't...
2 quick buckets.
He doesn't show up a lot on the score sheet, but he does a lot of the little things.
Does the hard work inside.
Yeah.
It's a big kid.
Corsi to Ortiz. Looks for someone, but no one is there. Now he gives it to Tell. His floater is off the mark. Gullo to Putney to Schrader. Back out to Gullo. Now to Schrader. He'll try his first three of the night. No good. Reading hustles after that.
He said he hustles.
And they're going to give it to Dunkirk there, but good hustle nonetheless from Reading. Putney comes out and Ribby comes back in.
It's kind of a blast start of the second half, isn't it, Kev?
Yeah.
Crowd got in it.
I was going to say, yeah, the crowd really hasn't gotten into it at all here. The JV game, it was the loudest, and then ever since it's just kind of been level out here. Villafane.
See you out. Going to game tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you there.
To Corsi now. Marian Tell's in the corner. To Corsi.
Can't stand around. Got to move, guys.
Ortiz on the elbow. Now over to Tell. He'll try a three. Short. Rebounded by the Hillbillies. Now up to Reading. Another strong take, and he will get rewarded with 2 foul shots.
Reading's hustling.
Reading's, you know, he's a good third piece to...
Is he a junior or is he, what is he?
He's a senior.
He's a senior?
Yeah, he's a good third piece to, you know, their front court with Whitfield and Putney.
Right.
Because he's more of the as he makes the first free throw. And Putney comes back in.
The workhorse.
Yeah, and you know, Putney and Whitfield, well, Putney especially, you know, they play more on the outside. Whitfield, or Reading, you know, he'll be down in the paint doing all the dirty work. So a nice trio of forwards that Fredonia has. As Reading now has 8. Marauders working it around. This is Villafane. Paredes to Villafane.
Fredonia play man-to-man.
12 on the shot clock. Now Mendoza. Ortiz puts up the shot. Can't get it to drop. And again, 4 Marauders were outside behind the three-point line. Now Ribby, he'll try a corner 3, and he puts it in.
Another good look for Fredonia. A lot of good looks.
Caleb Ribby now with 9, all coming from downtown. Now the Marauders work it down low to Mendoza, but that one gets swatted away. Now here comes Gullo. Nice pass to Whitfield.
No look pass by Gullo.
And Whitfield gets fouled.
Was it a hard foul, Kev, or was he trying to slam that, I think, wasn't
I think so. A fan walked in right in front of me, so I couldn't see the full play.
I think
but
he was going up to slam it, he grabbed his arm.
I think so, yeah.
It was a good no-look pass, though, by Gullo. He had a nice, right on the money, right where he wanted it.
Speaking of Mahomes, with the no-look pass there.
Yeah.
In and out on the first free throw. And the second one is good. Whitfield now with 10. 44-17. Stewart drives in and is finally on the scoreboard here with 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Nice layup to the basket.
Ribby tries another 3. Not this time. Ortiz now up to Mendoza. Goes between his legs and gives it back out. And Luke Gullo's going to call a timeout here.
Fredonia's playing some good man-to-man defense. They're on him.
44-19 is the score. So a nice cushion here for the Hillbillies with just a couple minutes left in the third.
I was going to say, Kev, have you ever heard this place so quiet? It's unbelievable.
I know. Fredonia came in here and just silenced this crowd after, like I said, it was loud in here at the end of that JV game.
Right.
And ever since, just, you know, the crowd's been pretty...
sitting on their hands.
Yeah. Cheerleaders are trying to get them going again. So Fredonia will come out with Whitfield, Putney, Gullo, Schrader, and Ribby. And then Stewart, Villafane, Paredes, Tell, and Ortiz for the Marauders. Villafane tries another 3, blocked, but Paredes puts it back up and in.
Nice block by Ribby.
Schrader out to Gullo. Ball gets worked around, now down low to Putney. No good on that. Tipped almost in by Ribby. And it goes out of bounds and it'll stay here.
Fredonia's moving the ball well.
Schrader drives in, spins around, kicks it back out. Gullo puts up a 3 off the back of the iron. Marion Tell, he'll try a 3. No good. Ortiz, offensive rebound, can't finish, gets it back, and now he puts it in.
Working hard.
44-23. Now Ribby will try a 3. Nothing but net from the corner.
Wide open. That was the second 1.5.
So both teams just trading three-pointer. Well, Dunkirk hasn't made as many, but it's just Run down the court, shoot a three. Run down the court, shoot a three.
And they're open.
So 47-23 is the score here. So Ribby now at 12, Reading with 8, Putney with 8, Whitfield 10, and Gullo 9.
Yeah, it's a game of threes now, Kev, you know.
Yeah, we'll see, you know, if Dunkirk tries to work it in the paint more, or if they're just going to keep shooting threes, because they're not falling right now. So, you know, I would think they're talking about in the timeout now, trying to run their offense a little more and get some shots on line. I mean, their last few buckets have come in the paint. So if I'm Dunkirk, I'm trying to, you know, get a few buckets in the paint, and you know, minute 47 left, 24-point game. Get a few buckets, could be under 20 going into the fourth.
Yeah, get it closer. But you got to play D because Fredonia's got those wide open threes.
Yeah.
And I believe they're going to still keep on hitting them as long as they get them.
Stewart drives in, and he's going to get fouled before the shot. It's going to go on Alex Schrader, his first.
The refs have been letting them play, though. There's not many fouls.
2 fouls here in this half for Fredonia, 2 for Dunkirk. Stewart gets double teamed, now finds number 2, Peter Paredes.
Beautiful pass.
So again, Dunkirk getting some more points in the paint. Now Putney will try a 3. No good, but Reading's there for the offensive rebound and 1. Patrick Reading doing the dirty work again, as he is now up to 10.
Well, his senior year, his last game against Dunkirk, maybe he wants to make it worth his while.
And make a statement here in enemy territory. Free throw is good. Philippine now circles around the perimeter. Now out to Tell. Now back to Stewart. Now out to Villafane. Stewart, he'll put up a 3. It's good. It's 50-28. Dunkirk with the full court press. Tall gets the steal, but Gullo steals it right back. Now up to Putney. Spin move, kicks it back out to Ribby. 38 seconds left. Gullo to Putney. Schrader, he'll try a 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Paredes. Up to Stewart. 25 seconds. Stolen by Schrader. Fredonia can hold for 1 here. Fans wanted to double dribble, and now they're going to get a travel here with Reading.
He got away with a palming.
50-28, 14.8 seconds left. Tell will bring it up for the Marauders. Stewart taking his time here, 5 seconds left. Now he drives in, puts up the shot, and he's going to the line.
Forced to fall.
1.9 seconds left. So again, Dunkirk's doing a better job of getting to the hoop.
Yeah, they finally had a 3 to fall, but they're going to need a lot
that
more
too,
of
yeah.
those in the fourth quarter, that's for sure.
Stewart makes the first one. And in and out on the second. Ortiz with the putback.
Nice bound.
And he gets fouled.
Didn't box out on that play, Fredonia, and he stuck right in there.
So Ortiz will be at the line now. 50-29, 0.4 seconds left. Can't make the first one.
It's like a lid on the bucket, Kevin, you know?
Yeah. One last shot of the third quarter here. And no good. Putney gets it. And that'll do it for the first 3 quarters here in Dunkirk. Fredonia leads 50-29.
God, they have to make their free throws too, you know? Dunkirk does.
Yeah, so
you have those days, I guess, right?
Yeah, some of the fans starting to leave already here. As you know, this game was never really close. I mean, obviously the first couple minutes, but then Fredonia is out to a 15-4 lead.
Yeah, they came out with hitting those threes. Putney started with the 2 threes, and then Ribby came back and hit one, and you know, the 9-point lead right there they had before they knew it.
So Stewart did get going a little bit. He had 6 there.
Well, it's 21 points, so we'll see. Something can happen. You never know.
See tomorrow,
Yeah, we'll
make a game out of it, anyways.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they can chip away at this lead a little bit.
Right. Like you say, it's 21 points, but man, the layups and the missed foul shots and everything, you know.
If they were to connect on those, we could be looking at a 10-point game here.
Right, easy.
If not even single digits. Just a lot of miscues here for the Marauders tonight. So they'll get it here to start the fourth quarter. Tell to Corsi. Back to Tell. Drives in on Whitfield, puts up the shot.
Fredonia's running.
And here is Ribby, back to Schrader. Putney's open for 3, but misses that attempt. And now gets the offensive rebound. Spin move, nice find into Whitfield, and he gets fouled.
Couldn't get any open the net for that 3. He fouled the shot well.
Good look there for Putney. So Nick Whitfield at the line. Misses the first one. He has 10 tonight. Averaging 16.6 a game. Makes a second. Stewart picks up his dribble, throws it back out, and gets it back from Tell. Now he drives in, puts up the floater.
It's a nice shot.
And puts that one in. Stewart now with 8. Now up to Whitfield, and he is going to get fouled by number 22, Dominic Corsi. So that one was on the floor, so Whitfield will not be shooting. Putney, corner 3, off the mark.
Good look.
Yeah, Bruce, this crowd is silent here.
I know it. It's
seems like a scrimmage. Not a big rivalry game, you know?
Right.
Stewart's 3. Too far to the left, and Paredes can't finish on the putback. Now Whitfield gets it. Drives in. Ribby, Schrader. His jumper in and out.
Lid in that bucket.
Tell to Corsi. Stewart with Ribby on him. Feeds Ortiz down low. Puts up a hook shot. Gets it to drop. 18-point game. 6 minutes left. Cross-court pass to Ribby. Now down low to Whitfield. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Nick Bertrando and the Hillbillies. So back to a 20-point game, 53-33, 5:55 left.
Well, what more can you say? It's a 20-point game, and I don't think they got enough time. But they just got to keep on playing hard, I guess, the Marauders.
Still, a lot of time left. We've seen crazier things happen. The Fredonia State hockey team, they were down 5-2 the other night with 5 minutes left, and they came back and tied it. They scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. So we've seen crazier things. They ended up tying that game with Buff State.
You were doing that game?
I was doing the men's basketball game, and I was looking on the Fredonia Athletics Twitter page. I was like, they scored. Okay. They scored again. What? They just tied it. 3 goals in 5 minutes. That was crazy. So we'll see if Dunkirk has any tricks up their sleeve here. About 5 seconds left in this timeout. They'll come out with the same 5.
Well, Dunkirk's only got, what, four players on the bench, so...
Yeah, 4 players on the bench.
After your bench in a couple minutes, maybe, for Fredonia.
Yeah, Fredonia has 7 on the bench. Now Fredonia's playing their 2-3 zone. And they force the turnover there. Schrader with Corsi on him. Aaron pass into the corner, and that one goes out of bounds.
One of the few turnovers by Fredonia.
It's been a pretty clean game here for Fredonia. A few turnovers and a few miscues, but overall pretty clean. And they force another turnover here, but Tell dives on that. Gets it back to Paredes, and he traveled while on the ground. .5:19 to go. Dunkirk playing a full court press. Fredonia breaks it. Whitfield over to Schrader. Now Putney. Falls down, slips in the paint. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay here with the Hillbillies.
Man, what if we did a wet spot or something out there? I don't know. He went down.
As Luke Gullo is talking it over with the ref here.
There's a 3.
They get it into Putney. Whitfield now cross court. Back to Ribby. Now back to Whitfield. Schrader drives in. Putney. Schrader. Ribby. Reading. Reading drives in. 3 on the shot clock. Whitfield's going to have to put it up. And he does. That gets blocked from Tell.
Nice block by Tell.
He brings it up once again for Dunkirk. Stewart drives in.
Oh, Stewart got away with one there.
They're going to get Reading on the...
Blocking foul.
Yeah, blocking foul.
He ran right into him.
4.5 to go. Ortiz threw his shoulder into Reading, so he'll get the call that time.
Reading played a little there, I think, but it was a good call.
Yeah, he definitely muscled his way in there. Schrader will bring it up for Fredonia. Fredonia does not need to get a quick bucket here, but Putney gets open under the hoop and puts it in. So 55-33 is the score.
Called the timeout, Fredonia or Dunkirk?
I'm not sure. I think Dunkirk. Once again, Fredonia is 11-4 on the year. Dunkirk 5-11. Fredonia defeated them 61-37 in the first meeting.
Who is Fredonia playing next? What's their next game? Do you have the schedule there?
Yeah, so they will be February 11th. February 6th. So on Thursday, they are home against Chautauqua Lake. And then February 11th, they are at Southwestern. The 13th, they are home against Buff Science, and then the 15th is their last game, home against Kenmore West. So 4 games left for Fredonia, and then Dunkirk, they have 3 games. At Olean on Thursday, home against Allegheny next Monday, and then on the 18th, they are at Westfield to close things out.
Season flies right by, doesn't it?
Then it's baseball season.
Yeah, there they go again.
In a couple of weeks, pitchers and catchers report.
That's right.
Tell, he'll pull up from 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Schrader. Schrader has it now. Over to Reading. Drives in. Kicks it out to Schrader. Schrader waiting for the play to develop. Gives it to Reading. Putney uses the screen, gets it now. And his shot is blocked. But he's staying here, 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Krauser and Villafane come back in for Paredes and Corsi.
Well, not many points for Dunkirk this second half.
Yeah, it was 34-17 at the half. Now Schrader, he'll try an open 3. No good. Tell into the corner with Villafane. Now Krauser. Blocked by Putney. And here comes Ribby. Nice take. Can't get it to drop, but Fredonia gets it right back. Now Ribby will try the corner 3. In and out. Rebounded by Reading, and I believe they're going to get Dunkirk on the foul here.
Another hustle play by Reading.
Yeah, so Reading will be going to the line.
He might be your player of the game, Reading, I think.
Yeah. Because I believe actually Ribby has 12. And then Reading is right behind him with 11. Make it 12. So he's tied for the team lead in points, as Putney and Whitfield haven't gone off like we've seen in recent games.
They really didn't need to.
Yeah. So now Reading does have the team lead, 13 points. 57-33, 3 minutes left. Dunkirk working around the perimeter. Stewart to Krauser. Back out to Tell.
Tipped it.
And I got tipped, so we're not going to have a backcourt violation. Mendoza will pull up from 3, blocked by Whitfield. Ortiz muscles his way through and one.
There's Ortiz playing.
So Ortiz, good hustle down in the paint as he gets a loose ball, puts it in.
He's a big kid.
He's going to the line. Yeah, 6'3". And he's only a junior too, so.
Oh, so he's going to be playing football next year, huh?
Yep. And his free throw is short. Schrader, Putney.
Nice.
Nice pass from Ribby to Reading, and Reading will be going back to the line, looking to add to his point total.
Well, I thought we'd see a dunk or two today by Whitfield, but...
Yeah, he had that one, but he missed it.
There's still time.
Reading's off on the first free throw. Short on the second one. Stewart.
Dunkirk to be emptying their bench.
Gets fouled. And you would expect Fredonia to be doing the same here.
Right. 2:33 left.
No need for the starters to still be in.
Right. 22-point lead.
Stewart will be at the line now.
Very quiet in the gym, Kev. We keep on saying it, but
Yeah.
gosh, never seen a Fredonia game like this.
It's just kind of been dead in here ever since the start of since the end of the JV game.
Right. When was the last time you seen people leave after the third quarter? People getting up leaving.
I think there are a few Fredonia fans mixed in there.
Yeah.
The game did start 35 minutes late because of the JV game, so
Yeah.
it is almost 9:30.
Right. People got to get to bed early.
Not me, I got homework to go do. Putney will try a three, and it's good from the corner.
Here comes Fredonia's bench.
We're going to have another foul here. It's going to go on Alex Schrader.
We got other
Will
names
be
now. We can
his
cheer them
second.
Come in.
And so Fredonia will be emptying the bench here. 2:14 left, 60-37. So we'll have Nick Creeley, Mike Berg, Dom Gullo, Troy Lemishko, and who's that last one? That was number 32, Devon McCall. So a whole new five here for Fredonia. Stewart at the line. Makes the first of a 1-on-1. And the second one. Dunkirk playing a full court press now. Creeley gets it over the half-court line. Back to Gullo. Mike Burke, he'll try a corner three. In and out.
Nice look.
Stewart drives in, nice take. And 60-40 is the score. Lemishko.
10-second rule.
Yeah, backcourt violation.
So you think Fredonia can go deep in the playoffs this year, Kev?
Yeah, I think that the run that they had last year, I think, all that experience as Stewart tries a three and connects. I think that experience that they had last year in the playoffs is going to do them good as Creeley comes in all alone and he finishes as Stewart smacks the backboard. 62-43, minute 15 left. But yeah, you think their two best players, Whitfield, he was only a freshman last year, Putney a sophomore.
Right.
Now they're, Whitfield's a sophomore, Putney's a junior. And, just watching them over the year as Paredes steals it, but he can't finish on the layup, and Ortiz gets it back, and he's going to the line. But, I think they're a pretty complete team on both sides.
And I've noticed it's not just Whitfield and Putney. Reading had a good game today, and maybe he's coming along. They're all coming along. Well, he's a senior, and Gullo and Schrader.
Yeah, I think that's been,
so
one of the...
That's their main seven, right? 6, 7.
Yeah. I think that was, one of the main questions for Fredonia this year. Who else is going to step up for them?
Right.
Because down the road in the playoffs, if the team that you're playing says, all right, we're going to shut down Putney and Whitfield, then Fredonia's got to be able to respond. So who's it going to be? Is it going to be Caleb Ribby, Alex Schrader?
And I guess Livar Dyer up by the three. Like I said earlier in the first quarter, I says if you're not hitting your threes, it's tough.
Tonight it was Patrick Reading and Dom Gullo, but it's not like Fredonia necessarily needed them.
Right.
But it's good to see going down the stretch here. Colton Cousdale puts up the shot. He just checked in. Ball goes out of bounds. Gullo will be inbounding it.
43 seconds. My career's over.
No, you did pretty good. Maybe I'll have you back sometime.
Yeah.
This is now number 12 for Fredonia, Nick Frazier. He's also in. Just checked in.
Nice
now
pass.
Cousdale.
Oh.
Nice find from Gullo, and Cousdale finishes 64-44. Stewart drives in, now comes back out. Gets it back from Tell. 18 seconds left. Villafane will try one last three and drains it from downtown. So that should do it, as Fredonia can just dribble out the clock now. 64-47, but Stewart gets one more steal and tries to slam it down. He missed, and Corsi got the offensive rebound, put it back up and in, and that will do it. 64-49 here. So I think the scoreboard is going to make it look a little closer than it actually was, Bruce.
Right. But Fredonia had the more height. They had the manpower. 3-point shooters, obviously. How many did Fredonia make? They must have made a ton of threes.
I wasn't able to get those stats, but both teams definitely took a ton. And Fredonia obviously made more than Dunkirk. And, again, I know some of those Dunkirk points came in garbage time, but, again, if they made, say, 6 of those easy shots that they missed, a couple of those free throws, there's your 15 points.
Yep.
So, again, that's not to say that it would have been a tie game or anything, but it definitely would have been a lot different, especially going into the second half. Instead of 34-17, you make a few more of those, it could have been 34-25, 26.
And Fredonia's threes were uncontested. They were just wide open threes. There was no D on them. They come out on them.
So a good win here for Fredonia as they now move to 12-4 with 4 games remaining on the schedule. And then Dunkirk, they dropped to 5-12 with 3 games remaining. So the leading scorers, I believe Patrick Reading led the way with 13, and then Tyler Putney had 10, and Nick Whitfield 11. And Caleb Ribby had 12. And Dom Gullo had 9. So pretty balanced scoring from Fredonia tonight. And I believe the leaders, I had Stewart at 8 and Mendoza at 7. I could have been off by a little bit, but that was the other thing for Dunkirk. Stewart never got going until the third, and by then it was too little too late.
He was scoreless in the first half, I believe, wasn't he?
Yeah. So, all right, that will do it for Kevin Syracuse and Bruce Tarnowski. Bruce,
hey, Kev,
thanks again for helping me out.
No problem.
And thank you, everyone, for listening. And I'm not sure when the next time we'll have a game. I don't know. I don't have anything on my schedule for public access, so stay tuned for that as the season is winding down. So, once again, this is Kevin Syracuse, Bruce Tarnowski. Thanks for listening, and have a good evening.